guys, so I'm going to be reading chapter 15 of Being the Chocolatier. This is the second to last chapter of Being the Chocolatier before I move on to another one of her stories. So let's go ahead and scroll all the way down chapter 15. Let's get started. Chapter 15, the wedding. It was the day of the wedding. Belle was getting ready, and Willie was getting ready as well. Belle and Willie were getting married today. They were nervous and anxious. They loved each other, but marriage is a big decision. Willie was pacing back and forth. He really wanted to see Belle, but how? He couldn't see Belle. It's bad luck to see the bride before the wedding. He had enough. He wanted to see her. So he went to the door of the room she was in. So he went to the door of the room she was in. Belle was sitting in the room. She heard a knock. She got up and walked through the door. When she opened the door, her eyes widened. She saw Willie and he walked in. Belle was nervous. She didn't know why he was here. They weren't supposed to see each other before the wedding. Willie shut the door. Willie looked at Belle. He touched her hand. Belle looked at him. She didn't know why Willie was in here, but she enjoyed it. Willie held Belle. Healed or held? I think it's held. Belle in his arms. Held each other in a loving embrace. They stopped hugging. Willie got a bottle that had a substance in it. Belle looked at him. "What is that?" asked Belle. "This is water from Africa," replied Willie. "Water?" asked Belle. "It's water from the Fountain of Youth," replied Willie. "Wow, I thought it was a myth," said Belle. "No," said Willie. "But why do you have that?" asked Belle. "I thought of me and you can drink it, so we can be together forever," exclaimed Willie. Belle was speechless. She didn't know that Willie loved her this much. She blushed. Willie walked to a table that had cups to drink. He got two of them and poured water into the cups. He made sure they were equal amounts. Belle looked at him. She was so in love. Willie gave her one cup. He said, "Drink up." They both drank it all. Belle didn't feel any different. Then her eyes widened. When she saw herself in the mirror, she looked more beautiful. She looked at Willie. He looked more handsome. Belle blushed. Then she remembered that it's almost time for the wedding. she looked at Willie. Willie knew it was time, but before they went, they gave each other a quick kiss. Belle couldn't wait to be Mrs. Wonka. It brought her joy. She put her lipstick back on. It got messed up when Willie was kissing her. She heard a knock at the door. It was Wilbur. Even though Willie was still mad at him, he let him be at the wedding. Wilbur smiled at Belle. It was Wilbur's dream to give Belle away. They both walked out of the room. Belle was nervous. She knew Willie was too. The doors opened and everyone stood up. Belle saw Willie waiting at the altar. Belle smiled at him. Willie smiled back. Everyone knew they were perfect for each other. Belle saw Todd and Ichabod giving her a thumbs up. She smiled at them. She looked at Willie. He had tears in his eyes. Willie looked at Belle. She was also beautiful. She was so beautiful. He was the luckiest man on earth. Belle and Wilbur got to the altar. Willie took Belle's hand. They smiled at each other. They looked at Grandfather Wilford. He was the one who was marrying them. "Do you, Willie, take Belle as your bride?" asked Wilford. "I do," replied Willie. "Do you, Belle, take Willie as your husband?" asked Wonka. Sorry about that. Asked Wilford. I need to take a break and adjust my glasses. "I do," replied Belle. "Then the power is vested in me. I pronounce you as man and wife. You may kiss the bride." Belle and Willie looked at each other. Willie took Belle into his arms and kissed her. The Oompa Loompas cheered. Todd and Ichabod clapped. Wilbur teared up. Belle and Willie hugged each other. They were married and happy. They went into the chocolate room. They had chairs and tables set up. Belle and Willie sat next to each other. They looked at everyone. They were so happy. Willie poured himself some red wine. Belle looked at him. Willie gave her a confused look. Belle got close to Willie and kissed him. Willie kissed her back. Then it was time to cut the cake. Belle and Willie got up and cut the cake. Belle gave Willie a smirk. Willie was still confused. And Belle puts a piece of cake in Willie's face. Belle started to laugh. Willie cuts a piece of the cake. Willie cuts a piece of the cake and puts it into Belle's face. They both laugh. Hours later, everyone started to get tired. Belle and Willie started to get tired too. The Oompa Loompas started to clean up. Belle and Willie went to the elevator. They walked into the elevator and Willie pressed the button. The elevator went to their living quarters. They went to their room. Belle sat on the bed. Willie went into the bathroom. A couple of minutes later, Willie walked out. Willie sat next to Belle on the bed. Belle looked at Willie. She kissed him, then laid down. Willie looked at her. She was so beautiful. She slept so quietly. He turned off the light on her side. He went to his side of the bed. He sighed. There was something that was bothering him, but he didn't want to tell Belle. He didn't know if she could handle it. He didn't know if she could handle it because she was pregnant. He loved her, but he needed to tell her. He wasn't having any second thoughts, but it was something very important. However, he decided to wait until the morning. He laid down and turned off the light. He turned over and kissed Belle goodnight. And I know that she loves it when I do these. So, suspense music here. I have a little behind the scenes scoop, not gonna tell, but yeah. Chapter 16 is coming out soon, I think. As of me recording this, I don't know how long chapter 16 is going to be. Good. Bye, guys.